Any other thing is just an addition, but turkey has to be the most important meal that should be on the table. This is where you see probably thousands or million, I don't know, tens of thousands turkeys being killed in the year and grilled. However, way everybody have their own grammar recipe. All right, people, welcome back to OTMkast podcast, where we dive into anything and everything that shapes our lives, from sports to lifestyle, from fashion to careers, and beyond. This is your one stop destination for insightful conversations and engaging discussions. So, on today's episode, we're only going to be having a moment of Thanksgiving. And why is that? So the past week has been a week of Thanksgiving in the United States, and I believe it's also celebrated in Canada. I'm not sure if it's the same day, but I know Canada also have Thanksgiving. But for those of you that are listening, probably outside of America, we don't know what Thanksgiving means. What Thanksgiving means in America is different from what it means outside of it or in countries that do not celebrate it. So basically, or in a layman terminology, Thanksgiving is a national holiday in America where families, friends, loved ones gather together to have a moment of gratitude. It comes with all kinds of food, games, and just a moment to reflect on what has been going on through everyone's life and be thankful for it. But for my personal definition, I feel or I think Thanksgiving is just a time for you and I to reflect on how far we've come in life through the year. And it's not just a day, but at least all through the year. But this one day, the last Thursdays of every November is when Thanksgiving happens. So for you and I, it's just a time, or personally, it's a time where I get to not only reflect but to just give thanks for everything, for the families around me, for the friends around me, for the loved ones, and above all for the OTMkast podcast listeners and subscribers. And it's been an amazing journey all through the year 2025, and I'm just grateful at the end of the day for life, for being alive, because as far as there's life, then there's hope. And as far as your life, it means you're, progressing. So I'm thankful for growth. I'm thankful for progress in life. I'm thankful for everything that God has brought my way. And above all, it seems that gratitude recently or in the recent days has been reducing. And I think gratitude should still matter where you just thank someone for doing something for you. A lot of people feel, I don't want to use the word entitled, but they feel something is deserved. But no, it's a privilege at this point. It's a privilege for each and every one of us to even be alive, to have people who love us around us, to get things that we don't even know how we would come across them. So gratitude today should still matter a lot. I mean, in Yoruba they say "Entoba dupe ori ano, aro miran gba," which means if you're thankful for yesterday's blessings, you would get another one today. But at the end of the day, it's just a moment for me where I give thanks to God and for life and everything, family, friends, and so on and so forth. But let's shift the gear a little and they'll talk about traditions and the culture. So, in American traditions on Thanksgiving Day, uh, like the one that happened last week, it's a time to come together, family, friends, celebrate what it is, and be grateful for, for being together one more time for anything and every. People can be thankful for their cars, they can be thankful for the new house, they can be thankful for the addition to the family, like babies and all of that, and so on. But what is synonymous to Thanksgiving in the United States? It has to come with turkey. Any other thing is just an addition, but turkey has to be the most important meal that should be on the table. This is where you see probably thousands or million, I don't know, tens of thousands turkeys being killed in the year and grilled. However, way everybody have their own grandma recipe. I mean, from where I came from, we don't really have a day dedicated for Thanksgiving. It's just when you say Thanksgiving, it's maybe someone would just give birth or get married or bought a house, just go to church or do one or two things. It was more of a cultural shock for me, I must say, when I first came to the United States and they said, "Oh, it's Thanksgiving week." I wasn't sure what it is. I asked around, and all I was seeing were people going to stores, buying food, not until I was able to meet with some friends who were Americans and based here for a long time, then I understood what it really means. We had tons and tons of food, and it was still the same thing last Thursday. I mean, just vibes on vibes, good food, amazing friends, and just a great time. Families would gather, people would fly in from all over the country, outside the country, to just gather on the table, have a good time. And for me personally, I would say I'm grateful for life, for growth, for progress in 2025. I mean, OTMcast per se, I mean, it has grown tremendously. I still have where I'm going, but at least so far in 2025, I've seen a huge difference, and I'm thankful for God for that. And at the end of the day, I'm thankful for you, subscribers, who have stuck with me and still with me, and the new ones. I'm grateful for you guys. So the question now is, what are you thankful for in 2025? Um, if you haven't, just take a time, take a moment to reflect on where you were last year this time and where you are this year at the same, I mean, a year later, where are you right now? It's a time for you to reflect on growth, on many things that happens. And from the beauty of what I've said so far, Thanksgiving comes with its own stress. The stress that comes with cooking, trying to make arrangements, plan this, plan that. It could be a bit stressful. And for me, where I don't have my family based in the United States, it could be a time whereby it gives me a huge reflection to think about them. Thankful for God that there's been no like sudden death or any mishaps or hospitalized family member and so on. So it gives me a time to also reflect on many things. So aside or above all, what are you thankful for in 2025? And for the rest of the holidays, Christmas is almost here for those that celebrate. It's a beautiful time in the United States, and but Christmas is for later. Right now we're talking about Thanksgiving. So let me just throw out some questions to you guys. I mean, what does Thanksgiving mean to you? Mean to your own family? What are the traditions that you guys do? What were the three things that you were thankful for last week's holiday? What is one thing that you can give to someone? And if it happened that you celebrated Thanksgiving alone, what was the one thing that you were thankful for that uplifted your spirit and made you also come alive? What did you cook? That's the most important thing. What did you cook? So leave that in the comment section. And above all, I wish you guys like the love, the peace, the grace of God, and every single thing that your heart desires. But remember, whatever it is you do, always give thanks. And like I would always say, remember that no one writes your story, you do. Write that story or of you being given thanks to God or anything that you're grateful for. Put it up somewhere in the comment section would be the best place. But you get what I'm trying to say. Thank you guys for listening once again. Wherever it is you're listening from, Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, and all over the world. Thank you for listening to OTMcast. If you're joining for the first time or you're listening for the first time, thank you and welcome. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel for more episodes and watch previous episodes if you haven't. Aside though, Always give thanks. Thank you very much. I'm grateful for you guys, OTMkast podcast supporters. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening, wherever you're listening from. Bye.